A simple test in a matter of seconds can reveal what is really on our hands.
So 0 to 30, we would say that's a very good result. Your hands are very clean. A good shake. Okay, so 52, we would say you probably need to go and wash your hands.
I need to go and wash my hands.
At the West Suffolk Hospital in Bury St Edmunds, staff have begun a week-long campaign called Staying Well This Winter, aimed at making us more aware of how easy it is to spread infections to others and how taking some simple steps can keep us well.
We need to think of different ways of how we can just prevent continuous spread. Hand washing is key for all of us, for all of our staff here, as well as our relatives and patients and visitors that are coming into our organisation.
Between 2 and 10 million bacteria can be found on our hands at any one time, and after we've been to the toilet that number actually doubles, and with 50% of men and 25% of women not washing their hands after they've been to the toilet, you can see how quickly that bacteria can spread. At this time of year, stopping the spread of infection is even more of a concern with the increased chance of outbreaks of the winter vomiting bug, the norovirus. In the last 2 years, the West Suffolk Hospital has had to close wards 13 times because of this, while in Norfolk, the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in King's Lynn has closed wards 21 times, and the James Paget in Galston has had 14 ward incidents. The best prevention, say infection control experts, is hand hygiene. So a number of portable sinks have been placed around the hospital here to give people better access to washing facilities, as well as tips on how to do it correctly.
Make sure your hands are wet before you apply the soap. You need to be getting in between, all of the interlocking between each of the fingers, making sure you're covering all of the thumbs and the palms, rotation movements because of the creases and crevices that you have, and always with the wrists as well.
I think it's a good idea to teach you how long and how you're supposed to wash your hands.
You don't have to go into the toilet and wash your hands, you can just do it there, so it's more convenient.
This week's awareness campaign is not just about hand hygiene, it's knowing when to stay away from hospital as well as giving advice on what we can do ourselves to keep well, from eating a good diet and keeping warm to having a flu jab. And with just these few simple steps, this hospital hopes to keep its wards free from any unwanted winter bugs. Emily Knight, ITV News, Bury St Edmunds.
Did a good job.